Oh my god. Oh my god. We need some light up in this motherfucker. Hold on. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Some light. Some light. Oh my goodness. Some light, you guys. Some light. My goodness. Some light. I got some bootleg pizza rolls today. I don't even think I'm gonna finish eating them. They kind of look gross because like I left them in the oven kind of for a little bit too long. Hey guys, welcome. Oh, I need to get my socials out. I left my home. Did my brother go trick-or-treating? Yeah, I asked him if he went trick-or-treating today, and he said he did, and that he had a whole bunch of candy. But I wasn't able to go because I was working tonight. These are like fresh out of the oven too. What am I eating? Pizza rolls, like Annie's pizza rolls, like the bootleg pizza rolls. Happy Halloween. This shit is nasty. I'm not in the mood to eat anymore. That shit just killed my appetite. I notice mostly of the time you wear the same thing every time. Okay. So I live stream on every night, and every night I come home from work, so I go straight into the shower, and then I change into my pajamas because I like to go to sleep straight after I stream. Am I ready for Christmas? No, girl. Move to finally get you a man. I want Kenji. I want him so bad. I really do. You eat the bread from the coworker. I only took 2 bites out of those rolls and got sick of them. I don't know. It's raining here in Jamaica. Y'all are acting like damn fools. You acting like the people that were acting crazy during that hurricane in Florida, I think. Y'all just making content. I love it, you know? Keep the positivity up. Did I do anything for Halloween? Yeah, I worked. I worked all day today. I got off my first job, and I walked to my second. That's what I did. So I kind of did go trick-or-treating. I just didn't ask for any candy. I just walked straight from one job to the other. You know what I mean? Because the grind don't stop. No spamming, you guys. Don't spam. Whew, it is cold. What do I do for work? So I work as a secretary for my first job, and then my second job I work as a grocery store cashier. So I just do that. You know what I mean? I got it for early with my niece and nephew. That's good. You work hard. It's kind of sad though, cause like I wanted to take my brother out trick or treating and I wasn't able to do it. So, hey hey Daniel, what's up, babe? If I donate, will you dance? Yes. But yeah, so it kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was gonna wear my Halloween costume tonight, but then like I didn't want to scare you guys away because I look too good in it, so I decided not to. Yeah, I decided not to because I didn't want to scare you guys. And it's looking cold in my house. I have the heat on right now, but it takes time for it to heat up, so excuse my chest. As of right now, I don't mean to be scrunching it up like that. But I look gorgeous. I look a goddamn mess. If you've seen the selfie that I sent into the Discord, I look fucking depressed. Okay, I look depressed and I look sad and I look stressed out. And I am stressed out, and I am sad. But you know what? You know what adulting is? Adulting is um, growing up. Well, adulting is pushing through it. So there's Kenji. Kenji, what the hell? Roses are red, violets are I. So that you're cute. Oh, roses are red, violets are blue. I saw that you are very cute, Blue. Oh, thank you. Getting the job done. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I wish I could just relax. I don't have any days where I relax at all. Like I'm constantly grinding and grinding. Like I don't have any days off. Well, I'm about to be taking my very first day off in like 3 months because I do work 7 days a week. I'm about to take my first day off on Sunday. My first day off in 3 months. Yeah, it's been 3 months since I started my second job. But yeah, I'll be getting my first day off on Sunday. Ain't that crazy? Like, I got a headache. Like, just thinking about it, like, oh my God. You know? Royal rest day. I'm probably not even going to rest on Sunday because I do have chores that I do in the house. Like I have to do my laundry. I have to organize my stuff. I also have to look into getting a new laptop. I also have to figure out what I'm gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? So you need to chill. I be trying. No, I can't. I really can't chill. If I chill out, like if I start relaxing, I'm going to get lazy, and I can't afford to get lazy because I'm also a content creator, as well as a person that works 2 jobs. I have to do 2 things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm losing weight. Apparently, like that's a factor that can happen to you when you're constantly stressed out, and I didn't really notice it, but I'm no longer like 110 pounds. I think I dropped to like 3. Like I'm 107 now. So it's like, you know, I'm barely even eating now. I drink a lot of water though. Don't get me wrong. I do drink a lot of water, but like I don't always eat. Like I ate today. Like I took a bite out of that. I did take 2 bites out of a roll. My boss actually, after I dropped drop her off to a meeting with my other boss, we went out to lunch, and those sandwiches were actually really good. So I actually got, you know what I'm saying, all that carrots and lettuce. Those, honestly, yeah. I mean, I've been craving like veggies, but I don't really eat like. That's why I can eat all of that in one setting. I don't eat all the time, and that's kind of sad. You know what I mean? The stress is slowly killing me. Ooh, ooh. And you know what I'm saying? Mods, pack them up. None of my mods are in here right now. Happy Halloween, you guys. But yeah, life is fucking horrible right now. What about smoothie drinks? I'm not really into smoothies. You know, I'm not really into smoothies, to be honest. Why am I always wearing the same thing? These are my night clothes. So when you see me dressed like this, that means I'm getting ready to go to bed after I stream. Because I like to, when I come home from work, I like to just instantly go into the shower, change into my pajamas, give myself like 30 minutes of downtime, stream for an hour every night, and then I go straight upstairs to the bed. Well, not upstairs. I lay on the couch because I don't have a room anymore. I lay on the couch and I go to sleep after like doom scrolling for like 2 hours. What time is it? It's currently 10:39 for me. Royal, I feel bad that you can't relax. You need to take a December break at least. No. So I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before I turn 22. And we're moving pretty slowly, I feel like, because I haven't been able to break 50 views in like a week which is kind of disappointing, but I'm a bounce back anyway. So I'm not really gonna take a December break. I'll probably go 2 times harder. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I stream every day? I do stream every day. Are you going to work tomorrow? Yeah, I do have work in the morning. Well, I have work in the afternoon, so I have to get in at 3:30, and then I'll leave at 8:30 at night. So I'll be streaming around like 9:30 ish tomorrow, hopefully. Good thing it hits 50K. I hope it hits 50K. I hope it hits 50K before I turn 22. Because if I turn 22 before it hits 50K, we about to do a birthday celebration. And we're going to celebrate 50K. You know what I mean? Because that's a big achievement. I feel like that's something huge. Like getting 50,000 subscribers within my first year of like streaming and stuff like that. That would be a big accomplishment. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever done it. But I feel like it would be a big accomplishment to me because I could have been so much further than you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, busy for all week. I literally work 24/7, not 24/7. I work 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday. Barely, no days off. My first day off is on Sunday, where I get the full day off. I can sleep in, I can lounge around, I can do whatever I want. On Sunday, I don't have to worry about going to work. But the thing is like, sure, that's peachy. That I don't mind that. But it's also like it's my first ever day where I don't have to work within 3 months. Okay, that's my first day off in 3 months because I literally work 7 days a week. I work 69 hours a week. So a day off for the holidays. No, I work today, and I think I work Christmas and stuff like that too. I'm probably gonna work on my birthday because the grind don't stop. I literally don't have a chance to relax because like home life is also pretty stressful. Do I have work tomorrow? Yeah, I do have work tomorrow. How old am I? I'm 21. 21. So yeah. Like if I could relax, I definitely would. But I just ooh. Oh my god. I don't know. I still haven't been able to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Do I have a boyfriend? No, I do not have a boyfriend. What's your workout routine? I just walk everywhere. You good? I just have like a raging headache right now. The thing is like I've been saying I was gonna go to the hospital because of like my heart pains. But I feel like they're getting worse. Like I feel them every day now. Like it's like a tightness in my chest, and like it's constantly like throbbing. Like my heart is like throbbing, and then there's like spikes and like electric. Like it's sometimes hard to breathe and stuff like that. But it's like I also don't have time to go to the hospital because I literally work every day. You know what I'm saying? You work 10-hour days. I work I work 8-hour days, or like 8 to 9-hour days for my first job. Wait, 8 hours because 8 times 5 because I work Monday to Friday for my first job. That's 40 hours. So I work 8-hour days for my first job. And then I work 29-hour days for my second job. So I would say I work about 12 to 13 hours a day. Depends sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and it's bad. Like, it's getting cold outside. Like, I'm anemic, so I get cold hella fucking easy. And all my stuff is packed up, and I have to go through all my stuff. I have to go through all my stuff, and I have to find like my long sleeves because I'm literally wearing like my short sleeves right now because that's all I had when I was homeless. I only have like a couple of stuff that I took with me. But Yeah, so I've been just wearing like a hoodie and a jacket that don't zip up because I'm, you know, I don't have the money to spend any more money on a jacket, so I'm kind of just, you know, pushing through it right now. I also have to get a scarf because I don't want to risk getting pneumonia again, because that'll hinder me and I can't afford to be hindered. So I'm gonna have to like talk to my mom and be like, yo, I gotta go through all my bins because if you guys know, I was homeless for like a month before getting forced back into my parents' house. um like we after weeks of them calling me about getting a storage place to move my shit, because as you can see here, that's all my stuff, all of it, down to the shoes and the dresser. That's my dresser, my shoes, my backpacks, some more shoes, and then my clothes are all in the bin. So I have to go through all of that. I have to go through all of that. What does pneumonia feel like? I almost died from pneumonia from like a collapsed lung, because it mixed in with my asthma. You know, it mixed in with my asthma, and then I had like really bad pneumonia and stuff like that. So yeah. You work 12 hours, live with parents, and can't buy a coat. I'm not saying that I can't buy a coat. I can, but I'm excessively saving to the point where I'm skipping meals. So I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. Sometimes I don't even eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm not saying I can't buy it, but I'm excessively saving to get where I want to be. And I don't feel like buying a coat is necessary. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds stupid, like, oh, why won't you buy yourself, like, why would I buy myself $25 jacket when I can save that for something so much more important? I know it sounds so fucking stupid. Royal, your health is important. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot of things that I need to do. So, yeah. What am I saving for? I'm saving up to at least buy a house, like either next year or like the beginning of, or like late next year. But I want to do it sometime next year. I buy my own house. I have some money saved up. I can go to the bank and I can, you know, get a loan for the house and stuff like that. But I need some more money. That's what I'm saving up on right now, because if something happens to the house, I need to be able to afford to pay for everything to get fixed. So I'm like excessively saving and stuff like that. So yeah. How are you going to save if you freeze to death? Don't look. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. I might have to just layer up. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. I have to go through all my bins, but like, yeah, like this stress literally keeps me up all night. Like I don't think I've had a good night's rest, and even if I was to sleep in, I'd still wake up early in the fucking morning. I'd still wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's how stressed out I am. I can only get like 5 hours of sleep. 5 hours. Like, I will naturally wake up at like 7:45 or like 8 a.m. But I have not been sleeping well. And even if I was trying to sleep well, it doesn't feel like I've slept okay. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, I'm over here talking about getting a third job. And I'm just listening to myself talk, and I'm like, girl, getting yourself a third job, like, I already feel the effects of working a second job as it is. But if I can get a remote job with flexible hours, again, that's also why I need a laptop, I would do it. Because, like, as my secretary job, I don't really have to do much, you know, there's not really much for me to do, and I can just, you know, do work hours and stuff like that. So just get a better paying job. I do plan on going back to college soon, so I'm just trying to save up as much money as I can before I quit my second job and go back to my regular work hours for my first. But I don't know. I'm still debating. There's not a lot of good paying jobs. Like a lot of them start from like $17 an hour, and both my jobs that I work now is $17 an hour. So damn homie, washed your clothes. I literally wash my clothes every Sunday. I wash my clothes every Sunday. I promise you guys, I'm not a dirty person. Okay, I'm not. I cannot go any longer than a week than washing my stuff. Like when I had my room, I would clean my room at least once a week. Like I'll do like a deep clean once a week. I'd wash my bed sheets. I'd wash my bed sheets. I'd wash my clothes, dry them, fold them, wipe stuff down, stuff like that. But yeah, like these are my pajamas. I wear these so I can I can try to attempt to go to sleep after streaming for an hour every night. That's why I do that. So I don't have to worry about showering and getting myself together so late into the night. Cause right now the time is 10:51. Ooh. The time was like 10:51. The time is 10:51, and if I was to finish the stream, it would be around 11:30. And Jevy would be sleeping around that time. He's not sleeping obviously right now because it's Friday, and I don't like to stream when I'm in clothes that I've been in all day. Okay, so it's like I shower and then I put on my pajamas and stuff like that. So yeah. Do I live in Florida? No, I live in Boston. What's going on? What is going on? What am I talking about right now? I'm talking about excessively saving and not sleeping so much. As a fashion major, I can't wear the same pajamas every night. I don't know why. I don't normally wear the same, well, I'm lying. I do wear the same pajamas every night because it's more convenient for me, and I'm like when I'm dressed in this, I'm already clean. Like I don't put on my pajamas unless I've showered before putting on my pajamas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What's wrong with my head? I have like a mean headache right now. Sixers lost to Boston today. Wait, were the Patriots playing? Was it the Patriots? It's some type of team that was playing today. I forget who. I think it was the Patriots. Did I hit my head? No, this is just from lack of sleep and lack of eating. I might have to force myself to take another bite of these, but like I'm not in the mood to like eat them. Like I can't stomach it. I can't. Not the Celtics. Oh, okay. But yeah. Who teaches people in Boston about the internet? What are you talking about? Royal Hope. Hey Jay, sorry babe. That's bad. Self-scared, self-stressing. I can't. I'm not gonna say this as an excuse, but like as the oldest daughter, I have people counting on me, and I can't afford to like let them down. Like I feel like if I was just like let me tell you something. If I was just serious about YouTube like I was back then when I was 16 posting YouTube reels of my singing, I would have been so much further than I am today, and I regret it so bad because I let depression when I was 16 ruin the fuck out of my life. Like I could have been so much further. I could have been so much further. I could have been in a happier situation. I could have been financially stable. I could have had things go right in my life, but it's like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. YouTube is no career. I'm not saying that YouTube is like the only career that I'm trying to pursue. You know, I'm not just trying to pursue as a content creator and an influencer. I'm just using this as a way to help elevate myself in a way. To grow my audience before I decide to do anything major. Like, I do want to come out with a lip gloss line as well as a sugar scrub line, you know, to get everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you're not 16. I thought you were 13. I'm 21. How many siblings do I have? I have 4 siblings. I have one older brother. I think he's trying to get into the NBA. And then I have 3 younger brothers. So, yeah. Make money on YouTube, but don't make it a career. YouTube money is not enough to make it into a career unless you have like 1 million subs. I'm telling you guys this now. There is no money coming in from this. There is no money coming in from this. The money that you're making a month on YouTube when you're just starting out, you will not live off that. Like, I cannot live off $100 every payout, and that's only if I don't get tips from, like, you know, donations and stuff like that. $100 is like a minimum of what I make from like ads alone. So it's like, yeah, like I would not. How long have I been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for about a year now. But yeah, YouTube, let me tell you something. If YouTube paid better, I would probably be not as stressed as I am as of right now. Like if I had be grateful. Stay humble. Don't say nothing. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, you cannot make, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Not saying 21 ain't enough to be through shit, but you're too soft for this world based on what I'm saying. No, yeah, I totally understand. I was the sheltered daughter of my family. Okay. I was very sheltered. I wasn't allowed to date while my brothers were allowed to date, okay? I had to sneak having a boyfriend, and I got punished for that, you know, for sneaking and having a boyfriend. Like, they literally took, like, my phone, my shoes, and whatever else, because I was in uniform school. But, yeah, they took stuff like that. I wasn't allowed to go out with friends. You know what I mean? I wasn't allowed to do anything, basically. That's why I suck at dating now. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm so far behind. It's insane. But it's also, like, I don't even really care to date anymore. Like, I do not see the appeal of having a boyfriend. Like, that's added on stress. And I know that all relationships aren't supposed to be stressful, but it's also, like, sure, I may say that I like Kenji. Like, I have a crush on him. But, like, I don't know if I see myself ready to be in a relationship, especially not in the mentality that I am in right now. Parents scared of that prego. My brothers can get anybody pregnant. They can get multiple people pregnant within a year. I can only get pregnant one time. One at a time. Okay? So, and plus, I was never fast as a kid. So, I don't really understand why they were scared. Because I already told them, like, ain't nobody getting nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. Like, no. And they know it. I've always said it. Since I was, like, you know, since I learned about sex ed when I was like a teenager, I was like, I'm not doing that with anybody. That's scary. You know what I'm saying? So, no. So, yeah. Hey, Ryan. I feel too soft for this road too. Low key, not gonna lie. Soon as shit really started going south for me, I feel like all over. Let me tell you something. When I got depressed when I was 16, trigger warning, I wanted to, like, unalive myself. Like, that's bad. Okay? Like, imagine if I actually did it. Royal would not be here today. But I pushed through it because I'm like, you know, the only thing that I pushed through, like, the only positive thing that my parents said to me when I was contemplating of, you know, again, trigger warning, suicide, it was like, there was like, you can't do that because you have to think about your brothers. Like, because suicide is a chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's a chain reaction. Your unaliving can trigger so much to happen to a person. Okay, like I had to think about what it would do to my brothers. Okay, would they spiral to? Would they go through a depression because they lost their sister? Would they turn to drugs? Would they turn to, you know, go down the wrong route and stuff like that? And so I like that night I really had to just think, and I sat down and I thought with myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna push through it. I'm not even gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, yeah. So, why was I depressed? And did anyone help you, or did you keep it to yourself? I mean, I've expressed my depression and all that to my parents, but you know, Caribbean parents, they don't believe in that shit. Oh, you're not an adult. What are you stressed about? And stuff like that. And I had a mental breakdown one time when I was 14. I was like 14 or 16. I had a severe mental breakdown. Like I was screaming, I was pulling out my hair, trigger warning. I was pulling out my hair, and like my aunt was there, and she like, and this one thing stuck out to me. It still sticks to me to this day. And she was like, she looked me dead in my eye. She told me, nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. So stop all that shit. And that really hurt me. You know, it hurt my feelings because nobody hears me, especially when I try to talk. People still don't hear me when I try to talk. So like that's why I kind of struggle with like, you know, opening up a little bit and stuff like that. So after that, after I heard that like people did not care about my feelings whatsoever, I kind of just stopped talking about it, and I just started wallowing in myself. Like that's what I mean. Like depression can like fucking ruin you. Like when I was depressed, like I was not leaving my room. I was not leaving my bed. I was not leaving anything. I was bed rotting full on. Like you guys could not tell me nothing. Okay, let me tell you. It was so bad to the point where like I would just stay in the bed for like for weeks on weeks and weeks. Sometimes I wouldn't even eat. Like that's why I have like that's why I don't really eat much now. It's not because like, oh, I have an eating disorder. I just sometimes I can't stomach eating. That probably is an eating disorder. Don't have an eating disorder. Okay? But yeah. So it was just a very traumatizing moment for me. Yeah. So I just try not to talk about my feelings, and when I do try to talk about my feelings, I try to keep it to a minimum because like ain't nobody trying to hear all that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What was your day like at work? It was very long. It wasn't bad because it's Halloween and people weren't really in the stores except to like buy alcohol and like pizza and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah. Yeah. You able to play music? No, unfortunately not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Why the fuck were you depressed? Okay, so I was depressed. No. I'm not gonna say. I feel like 16 is when I was diagnosed with depression. Like I knew that I had depression. But I was okay. Let me slow down. I'm talking way too fast. At 14, I knew that something was wrong with my mental health. Okay? I knew something was wrong with my mental health. I just didn't know what. 16, I acknowledged to myself that I had depression. But at 19 years old, I was diagnosed with depression because I went to a therapist. Okay? So at 14, what was I can't really remember for that far back. A lot of shit happened when I was 14. I'm not even gonna lie. Why was I don't know. Something just happened and I just stopped feeling happy, I would say. And then it got worse when I was 16 because COVID hit and all that. So yeah, I don't know why. What happened to the peach rolls? They're still here. I took one bite out of this one, and I kind of just lost my stomach. Was I abused? No, I wasn't. I wasn't abused. No. I don't know what happened. I just randomly started to like. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not banned, but I will get demonetized if I do say it. But like, yeah. I don't know why. I was like that. I don't know why. Stop telling your life story on the internet. Fuck you. I could talk if I want to. But I don't know. What's your disability? I don't have one. I don't have one. Thanks for the $10. I appreciate the donation, you guys. Double checked it. Lack of attention, maybe? No, I probably. I'm like, I had the only daughter syndrome. I won't say like, oh, I didn't have attention. I did. It just wasn't like, I grew up in a household full of boys. And when you grow up as the only girl, you kind of feel a little bit of alone. And when you try to open up to your parents, leak. Hold on, Jeff. Give me a second. Oh, Jay is the one that I gave mod to. Okay, my bad. My bad. Jay not too good. I forgot. I'm sorry, babe. Sorry. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. And when you try to open up with your mom, it just kind of falls through because all of her focus are on the boys. You're a daddy's girl, but your dad works all the time, providing for the family. And then your mom also does work. I'm not going to say like I wasn't spoiled. Like I definitely was. But I don't really feel like I had that connection with my family. I sometimes I kind of still feel like disconnected from them a lot. You know what I'm saying? Is this Dr. Phil? No, I just feel kind of like a talkative mood right now. I'm just kind of I was kind of talking about like my health issues and stuff like that, and like how I'm constantly stressed out, and like how I'm constantly stressed out with saving, skipping meals, constant headaches, heart pains, um, and how it's getting colder and I'm suffering from anemia. Okay, and I have to figure out how to layer up, but all my shit was packed up from that 1 month that I was kicked out of my house. Thanks for the gift, W for the chat. And all my stuff is so packed up because I don't have a room anymore, so I sleep on the couch in my own house. And I have to go through bins and like trash bags to figure out where my mom put all my clothes so I can layer up and not get pneumonia again and damn near collapse from a fucking from pneumonia from a collapsed lung. Have you ever thought of being on medication for depression? I have, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like taking medicine. I just have a lot of trauma from like hospitals and stuff like that. So I try not to. Well, I'm not gonna say I try not to take medicine. I just try to like not take medicine as often. It's bad. I'm weird. I'm like, it's very weird. I'm sorry. I know I'll probably try to find antidepressant meds. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna make it 10 times worse, but like I can try it. Does it like cause hormonal stuff like that? Am I 30? No, I'm 21. I got 9 more years before I turn 30. Am I in contact with my parents? I was forced home. I was forced to come back home after my parents found out that I found a place to live. I didn't want to come back. I'm gonna be honest. I did not. But yeah, you're spoiled. I definitely am spoiled. I would say that I'm spoiled. I have the only daughter syndrome. I don't like sharing, but I also like to be in my own space. And I isolate myself a lot. That's why I'm not in contact with a lot of people that I deem as important to me. And like I think of a lot of people, and I sometimes I don't even text them. That's why I'd be ghosting. I'd be ghosting people by accident. It's not even funny. Like, I'd be ghosting people. What do you mean you were forced? Exactly how it sounds. My parents demanded that I came back home. I was against it, and then my mom picked me up from my second job, took me to my aunt's house who I was staying with, and made me get my stuff and come back home. So, yeah. But yeah, yeah. Um, I might not even do the full on. It's 11:11. You guys make a wish. Okay, I made my wish. She didn't make you do anything you didn't want to? Yeah, because picking me up from my job, driving me to my aunt's house, waiting for me outside my aunt's house to grab my stuff, and then take me back home wasn't forced. I didn't, like, if I tried to avoid her coming to pick me up. Oh God, I did. You didn't have to get in the car, you're an adult. Honestly, you're kind of right. You're right, but I also didn't want to cause any more problems as it is. So maybe it's not forced. Upstairs, so I'm gonna turn it off in 3, 2.
Wait, no, my tummy hurts.
Okay, if your tummy hurts, why would you come up? Why would you come downstairs?
Because
No, that is, I'm gonna go turn off
I
your.
just used the bathroom.
Not wanting to cause more issues is chill, but like don't let people run you. You can do this. Well, I really couldn't though, because I was asking my dad to co-sign on this apartment that I was trying to, well, not even an apartment. That public housing that I was telling you guys about, like with the whole bedroom and kitchen combo, one that I share like a bathroom with like 10 other people on the floor. And he wasn't doing it in a timely manner so I can hurry up and move out my aunt's house. And so my parents were like, no, you're not gonna go live over there. Not because it was, public bathroom and stuff like that. My mom didn't care if I was to go to a shelter. Okay, my parents did not care if I was gonna go to a shelter or if I was gonna sleep on a parking bench. Okay, so it's like, but it was more so because like they knew that if I were to get my own place and I would pay my own bills, I was just never coming back. And I told them that if I got kicked out, I was never coming back. So they kind of did hold money over my head, like, oh, no. You know what I mean? And yeah, oh, my fucking head. Like, this whole situation, it just sucks. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. It sucks. So it's like, sure, you can say that I wasn't forced, but in my defense, I kind of was. You know what I mean? I kind of was at the time, because I still am. I'm still at my parents' house. But it's also like they held the contract. And the reason why I needed I needed somebody to co-sign with me, because it was to make the owner feel more comfortable that I was a 21-year-old working 2 jobs, even though I gave them my pay stubs And I let them know, like, hey, I have the money to be able to rent out the place, but they basically told me that they weren't going to fill out the needed co-signing stuff and force me back home. So I guess it's not forced in your own words. Like, sure, I didn't have to get into the car. I didn't have to let her drive me to my aunt's house. I didn't have to get back into the car with my said stuff. But it's also like, I didn't really have a choice on what to do because they were gonna get my stuff regardless. And yeah. Streaming, don't say nothing. Those, because I know that when you come into the house,
I don't have anything to say.
No.
Fuck. Goddamn shit.
Why are you cussing?
Leave me the alone. Cause you wanna make me fucking laugh.
Can you just hurry up, bro?
Why did you say anything to me?
Because I knew that you, as soon as you saw me, your mouth open.
You was on fucking live.
How did you know that I was on fucking live?
I checked my cameras.
What do you mean you checked your
I
cameras?
can't move. Shit. Shh. Goddamn. Fuck. Oh goddamn. No, I really can't fucking move. Oh shit.
Yes, that's my mom. You seem to lack accountability. I mean, whatever floats your boat, whatever floats your boat. Gregory verified and with no check mark. But yeah. I'm so tired. I might not even make a full hour today. This probably didn't even hit over 10,000 views. I don't really even care anymore, man. I don't even care. I'm probably shadow banned right now. Row, you're bored. How did I decide to be a mom? I don't have any fucking kids. I'm 21 with no kids. That's what Jacquees said, right? Jacquees, 21 with no kids. You know what I'm saying? Really young on my wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about that shit. Am I older than 18? I'm 21.
Ooh, goddamn.
I got a headache. Mommy.
Nope. Nope.
What do you mean no?
You spoke to me when I didn't want to be spoken to.
No, because I seen your mouth open as soon as you saw me, and I knew that you were going to talk.
I wasn't going to say anything. I don't have anything to fucking
Yes,
say.
you do, bro. You always have something to say
I
when you
was
come
in
here.
that position. I ain't have shit to say.
When I was in that position, I had shit to say. You had a lot to say in that position.
What the hell?
I think I'm gonna turn off the stream for tonight. Oh my god. I just have like this overwhelming sense of exhaustion right now. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Ooh. Am I single and ready to mingle? No. No. But I will see you guys tomorrow. What did I do for Halloween? I went to work. You know what I'm saying? I went to work. I worked all day today. And I only had like a 10-minute break, so, from my second job. And I worked 5 hours today? 4 hours and 45 minutes and a 10-minute break. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Join the membership. I don't really give a shit what y'all do with your money. You know what I mean? It's your money, your choice. But yeah, from one royal to another. From one royal to another, I bow to you. Until next time, my royal kingdom. Bye. Mwah.